presentation of the National Football League.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's out. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. At least the first glance. They'll split the football just marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Allen.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the 1st read, the 2nd read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. The back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Play action. It's Allen. Throw on the run is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
2nd and inches. Cook gets it out of the pistol. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to pick up their down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Davis. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
It was clear this offseason emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Moving the tight end right. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Bateman. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raven first down. The play fake. Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Jackson, this a designed run. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Deep for the Bills is Brandon Codrington. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Bills offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, they couldn't start the game with 2 straight scoring drives. Much better job by the defense after some struggles on the opening drive. Coming out, forcing a stop, and now let's see if their offense can go out and even this up.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their set. Very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was a whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time. Draw and more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And now it's 4th down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. Go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down as we are ready to get back underway. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Complete to Zay Flowers. A gain of 9 yards and a Raven 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. To the air one more time with Jackson. And into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Baltimore.
In motion comes Andrews. To throw is Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. With the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
At the 43-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. A run up the middle with Cook. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Humphrey on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
First and 10. Run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll take this down inside the 30. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
29-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
That's another Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on third down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down. That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They bring their tight end right. So now they'll throw it with Allen. The second down throw is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Good drive now face a tough conversion. It is third and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they are not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force fourth down.
On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. His kick is good. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it.
At their own 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
On first and 10, Jackson.
Jackson's pass complete to DeAndre Hopkins. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
They'll motion a tight end right. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Down to the flat, and it's complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
12 yards on the play, but it's 3rd down.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now it's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Derek Forrest on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Second down, Jackson. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Jackson up top again. He'll try to... And he will score! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Bills 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked.
Take it.
Now Allen on first down. He'll find Shakir open right side.
Allen's pass complete to Khalil Shakir. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 7. In motion, Shakir. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
On third down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Raven first down.
A waste of time.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs. Now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Matt Milano there to stop him.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers.
Jackson's pass complete to Zay Flowers. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. In motion goes Likely. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Ravens.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead. All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. Whoa! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he's got some space. A pass the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Brings up second down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
Was there defensively.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far, and it's an incompletion.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for James Cook.
All right, so after that rough series throwing the ball, conventional wisdom says, hey, we got to come out, we've got to establish some run, we've got to mix in some runs. And while they certainly want balance, they don't also want to just become one-dimensional. So take easy throws, give your quarterback a couple easy completions, let him see the ball get completed, and it's amazing how quickly your passing game can turn around.
Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense and the veteran DeAndre Hopkins ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. the gun, Jackson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To Zay Flowers. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that
First
pass
down,
play.
Baltimore.
First down, Baltimore. On the give, here's Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
He's brought
Give
down
them
by
15
Shaq
more
Thompson.
on that one. They are
A
on the
gain of
move.
15.
It's a first down.
And the Raven first
Well,
down.
after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Now, Jackson. He'll step up and run this.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the
Personal foul.
Ravens are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. Pistol give to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
by Taylor Rapp. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Jackson. Trying to do it himself, but this will come up short. They mark him down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bills' offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Allen, going to give it to Cook. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, they need 7. Now, Allen. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there.
Incomplete.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and
You can
7.
feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Allen working from the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 10.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Intended for Curtis Samuel. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bills back within 7. It's 24-17. Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Wester now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Matt Milano there to stop it.
32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Throwing Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Hopkins sent in motion. Jackson gonna keep this one himself. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Once again, it's Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
throw here for Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Buffalo.
And the Bills, first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
36-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Play action. It's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Buffalo Bills. First and 10, 17-yard line.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Here's a second and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Wester now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. The left side into the hands of Hopkins.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's a second and 12. To throw is Jackson. The pass pulled in by Henry. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Jackson now. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Second down, Jackson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Cole Bishop on the coverage.
It is 3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
In motion, Shakir. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 11.
To the air is Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Here's 2nd and 3. He'll go play action. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
He'll air one out for Palmer. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Dorian Williams on the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. In motion goes Likely. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it.
The quarterback could have handed it, he could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Third and 5. They'll drop to throw. able to move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.
Bring it over to the offense, boys. Let's stop them here.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.